WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Durham in central North Carolina and northeastern Orange County in central North Carolina until 3 p.m. this evening, this afternoon. At 1:26 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler indicated a severe thunderstorm over Gordontown, or about 10 miles east of Lexington, moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour likely with this storm. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of Orange, northeastern Orange County, and northern Durham County until 3 p.m. this evening. And again, 2:04 p.m. National Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm over Schley, S-C-H-L-E-Y, or about over Hillsborough, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour likely this storm. Locations impacted include Rougemont and Bahama. A severe thunderstorm warning can produce large, damaging hail, damaging winds of 58 miles per hour or greater, steely lightning, and very heavy rain. Go inside sturdy shelter, move in interior room, and stay away from windows. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3 p.m. for northern Durham County and northeastern Orange County. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM.
National Weather Service, just so you guys will know that they issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Moore County. That is Moore County. You might want to add that to the list also. At this time, I'm just picking up one from northern Virginia.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that information. I believe that's a triad Skywarn County, but appreciate that information. WX4NC, WX4MMM, go ahead.
Just letting you know that I have set up and ready to copy whenever you receive reports. NC4VA. Excuse me, WX4NC.
Copy that, WX4NC, WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3 p.m. this evening for northern Durham County and northeastern Orange County. And we'll be looking for severe weather reports, including hail any size or larger. Measured wind speeds are greater than 50 miles per hour. Measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour. Flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs. Rotating wall clouds or tornadoes or any damage caused by winds. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
KI4 OTK pedestrians.
Sir, you're trying to call Skywarn? Go ahead.
KI4 OTK pedestrians, Magnus and Timberlake, North Carolina. That same storm system is moving through Timberlake and Person County as I speak. No hail yet, but we are getting some rainfall, lightning, and heavy thunder.
Okay, appreciate that information. Again, we're looking for criteria reports, and that certainly includes hail. So if conditions meet severe weather criteria, which includes hail of any size, we'll be standing by for your report. WX4MMM.
Yeah, Bob, the Durham-Lincoln repeater is back operational again. Durham-Lincoln repeater is back up, KG4FTD.
Thanks, Thomas. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM, this is KI4CD.
KI4CD, this is WX4MMM, go ahead.
Yeah, just thought I'd let you know I'm located in Bahama in northern Durham County, and we just had a period of probably about pea-sized hail and some heavy rains, some thunder, a little bit of lightning, but I really can't give you much more than that.
Okay, pea-sized hail, are you right in the center of Bahama?
Yes, sir.
And you have pea-sized hail at the current time, or has it ended?
I just looked out the window, and it looks like it's ended. There may be a little bit still mixed in with it.
Okay, I guess, was there enough to cover the ground, or just lasted just a few minutes?
It lasted for a few seconds, and then it was enough to put a small layer on the deck.
Okay, appreciate that report. In Bahama, pea-sized hail, and it has ended, and it's about 2:25 p.m. Appreciate that report. KI4CD, WX4MMM.
Sure thing. If anything else happens, I'll let you know. KI4CD.
And WX4NC, did you copy that report? KQPT. Gary, go ahead. WX4MMM.
Yeah, where was that hail report from, Bahama?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have hail in your location?
No, I heard the report and I'm watching for it. We've got light rain and, of course, thunder boomers all around us, but no hail, and I believe I'm only about 4 miles due north of that station, Go ahead.
Okay, just keep us advised. If you observe hail, we'll be standing by for your report. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
WX4MMM, here is NC40, WX4NC.
WX4NC, Virginia, go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure I copied that correctly. There was a correction to the Bahama report. Is that correct? It's now down to penny-sized hail.
That's a roger, and it was still falling at the time of the report, approximately about 2:28 p.m.
Okay, thank you. I'll relay that to the National Weather Service. Also, just two quick things. Should the 88 repeater go down, the 39 repeater is not functioning properly. Should we need it, we'll be using as our primary backup, we'll be using the K4 ITL repeater in Broadway. That has a frequency of 147.105 with a tone of 82.5. Again, that'll be our primary backup frequency for this activation. Also, at 3 p.m., we do have a net control available. If you need to leave, it'll be I4 KKX. WX4NC, back to net.
Thank you, Virginia, for that update. And National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning now for Harnett County until 3 p.m. At 2:25 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm over Olivia, or about 7 miles southeast of Sanford, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail is likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Seminole. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Harnett County until 3 p.m. This afternoon. Also, currently there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 2:45 p.m. for Lee County and until 3 p.m. for Northern Durham County and northeastern Orange County. We're looking for National Weather Service looking for reports of hail of any size initially, then penny size. Measured wind speeds are greater than 50 miles per hour. Measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour. Please give times of measurement and the flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs. Rotating wall clouds, funnel clouds, or tornadoes. And any damage caused by high winds such as downed limbs or building damage. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
WX4 MMM, KG4 FTT.
KG4 FTT, Thomas, go ahead.
I don't know if I misheard him or not, but it sounded like at the end of KI4CUD's report, he was trying to tell you that the hail had changed the size of golf balls. I repeat, the size of golf balls.
I think he was indicating it was coming down like golf balls, but smaller. So a penny or dime is what he was indicating in the last report. And if that needs to be corrected, and hopefully it will come back. WX4 MMM.
Net control, you did copy correctly. It was coming down like and bouncing like golf balls, not that size. KI4CUD.
Okay, appreciate that clarification. KI4CUD, WX4 MMM.
I just misunderstood. KG4 FTT.
Oh, KI4MMM, KQ2P. The hail has reached my location, and it is at least pea-sized.
Okay, Gary, your location is, am I correct, is it Rougemont?
That's correct. Intersection of Hampton Road and Bahama Road, about 5 miles south of the Person County line. And it's getting bigger as we go.
Okay, pea size, let me know if it goes dime or penny, and is it enough to cover the ground at this time?
It looks like rock salt. It looks like small rock salt.
Okay, and again, your location is intersection of Hampton and Bahama Road. Pea-size hail at the current time. Gary, please appreciate that information. WX4 MMM.
That is correct, Bob. That is correct. KQ2P.
WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Just a quick review. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lee County till 2:45 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Northern Durham and northeastern Orange County until 3 p.m. And a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Harnett County until 3 p.m. National Weather Service looking reports includes hail of any size initially, then penny size or larger. Measured wind speeds greater than 50 miles per hour. Measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour. Flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs. Rotating wall clouds, funnel clouds, or tornadoes. And any damage caused by high winds such as down limbs and roof and building damage. We're currently standby mode, but we may be moving to active mode shortly. And if the repeater goes down, remember our current backup repeater for today will be the Broadway repeater 147105, PL tone of 82.5. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
4 MMM, KQ2P.
KQ2P, Gary, go ahead.
Yeah, FYI, it came back to normal precipitation. The winds have calmed, and my guess would be that it's moving north towards the Person County line. So that'll be my final transmission unless we get something good here. It was exciting. Haven't had hail in a while. KQ2P.
Okay, Gary, appreciate that update. Hail has ended in the Rougemont area. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning now for Granville County until 3:15 p.m. And at 2:30 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 5 miles northwest of Butner, or about 10 miles northwest of Creedmoor, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour likely for this storm. Locations impacted include Stem, Berea, and Oxford. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3:15 p.m. for Granville County. We have multiple warnings in effect, so we're certainly going to go to a directed mode at this time. All traffic should go through net control. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
Hey, Bob, that's Berea, Berea.
Okay, appreciate that correction. Berea and Granville County, WX4 MMM.
WX4 MMM, KI4CD with an update.
KI4CUD, go ahead, WX4 MMM.
Both the hail and the rain has ended, and in fact the sun is coming out. We're trying to beat through the clouds.
Okay, appreciate that information. Certainly appreciate that hail report. Certainly that's the kind of information we need. WX4 MMM.
KI4CUD.
KF4AUF, Northern Harnett County.
Go ahead, WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
Just had dime-sized hail for about 2 minutes.
Dime-sized hail, is that okay? And what's your location in Northern Harnett County?
In the center of the county, about 2.5 to 3 miles south of the Northern Harnett County, Wake County line.
Can you give me your approximate street or nearest intersection?
Hector's Creek Lane and Rawls Road.
Okay, that's Hector's Creek Lane and Rawls Road in Northern Wake County. Dime-sized hail. Is the hail ended?
Hail has increased in size at this time to nickel size.
Roger, copy that. Nickel-sized hail at the current time. And please come back with your call, son.
Kilo Fox 4, Alpha Uniform Fox.
Okay, great report. Appreciate that information. And conditions change. Let me know. KF4AUF, WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
WX4 MMM, here is WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead. WX4 MMM.
I need to make sure I copied this correctly. Hector Street and Wayne Rawls Road, and that was in Northern Harnett County, 2.5 miles south of the Wake County, Harnett County line.
And that's correct. Dime-sized hail at the current time.
Did he up that to nickel-sized hail right there at the end?
Let me see. I believe you may be correct. KF4AUF, is that nickel-sized hail at the current time?
It was during our initial conversation, and the hail has stopped. Measured wind gust of approximately, looks like 4.6 miles an hour, last measurement.
Okay, but one time was it approximate nickel-sized hail?
Yes.
Okay, but it has ended. Appreciate that update on that, KF4AUF. WX4NC, copy that?
I copy. Thank you very much. WX4NC.
WX4NC, Central Carolina Skywarn. A tornado watch has just been issued till 10 p.m. tonight. Further information will be following in just a minute. Just to review, there's a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until, well, it should be ending right now for Lee County at 2:45 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Harnett County until 3 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Northern Durham County, northeastern Orange County until 3 p.m. And a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Granville County until 3:15 p.m. Again, the National Weather Service is looking for reports that includes hail of any size initially, then penny size or larger. Measured wind speeds greater than 50 miles per hour. Measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour. Flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs. Rotating wall clouds, funnel clouds, or tornadoes, and damage caused by high winds such as downed limbs or trees in approximate diameter. Any building or roof damage. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, and we're in a directing net at this time.
WX4MMM, AJ9F.
AJ9F, WX4MMM, go ahead.
Yeah, Bob, we have quarter-size hail here in Fuquay right now.
Rick, what's your location in Fuquay? You're right in the city limits?
Roger, be Wyndham Drive, White, or WINDHAM, and Highway 55.
Wyndham Drive and Highway 55 in Fuquay Marina, quarter-size hail at the current time.
That's correct, AJ9F.
Rick, appreciate that report, WX4. Oh, Rick, is it enough to cover the ground, or is it just started?
The ground is probably about half covered right now, and it's still coming down.
Okay, Rick, appreciate the information. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. MC4VA, Virginia, you copy that report of quarter-size hail?
WX4MMM, WX4MC.
Just check and see if you copied that quarter-size hail report out of Fuquay.
Yes, I did, and it's already been turned over to the National Weather Service. Thank you. WX4MC.
Okay, I've got several more warnings. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wake County until 3:30 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicates severe thunderstorm over Holly Springs, or about 10 miles south of Cary, moving northeast at, not quite sure about that speed. Penny-sized hail is likely with this storm. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Wake County until 3:30 p.m. And another severe thunderstorm warning for southern Person County until 3:30 p.m. At 2:38 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 6 miles southwest of Bushy Fort, or over Prospect Hill, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds of excess of 58 miles per hour likely to storm. Locations impacted include Moriah and Sorrel. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for southern Person County until 3:30 p.m. WX4MMM.
WX4NC. KG4RMT.
Sling Bob, WX4MMM, what can I do for you?
I have a hail report, please. I'm on the north side of Fuquay Marina, Hilltop Needmore, near Johnson Pond. We've been having hail for the last 2 minutes, mostly nickel size, but some quarter size. The deck is about 3/4 covered.
Sling, one more time on your exact location.
Hilltop Needmore Road, near Johnson Pond Road.
Okay, and that's in northern Fuquay, and you've got nickel to quarter-size hail. Is it still coming down this time?
It is still coming down. The size has lessened. It's down probably to pea size now and not as hard, but still hailing. And it seems to be coming in waves, so it's starting up again.
Okay, appreciate that report, Celine, on WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead.
Is the name of the road Hilltop Needmore Road? All of that is the name of one road, and then Johnson Pond Road?
That's how I copy it. That's correct. Celine, KG4RMC, is that correct?
Yes, it's Hilltop Needmore Road, all one name, and Johnson Pond is the intersecting street. And the hail has definitely picked up again, at least nickel size.
Okay, nickel size hail. Appreciate that, Celine. Conditions change. Let us know. Appreciate that information. WX4MMM.
K4SM. KG4WFD.
KG4WFD, go ahead, WX4MMM.
I'm in the Hilltop area, right off of 401 and Lake Wheeler Road, and I'm just pretty much confirming what Celine said. We got nickel to quarter-size hail blanketing the backyard. I mean, it looks like it just snowed outside.
Appreciate that confirmation on that report. Good information, WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
It just stopped, but it just picked back up again. It looks like it's getting bigger with each wave.
K4SM.
K4 station, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm over here in Creedmoor off of 56 and Rogers Point. We had about 5 minutes here of hail that was bigger than a quarter, but not quite as big as a golf ball.
That was Highway 56 and Rogers Point?
Yeah, it's a development. I don't know what the name of the street is, but right there next to Bob's Barbecue.
Okay, is that between Creedmoor and Butner?
Yes, it is.
Okay, is it stopped or is it still coming down?
Maybe a little bit, but if it is, I can't tell from the rain. I think it's stopped.
Okay, come back to your call sign and again, appreciate that report.
That's Kilowatt 4, November, Sierra Mike.
Okay, good information. WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, WX4NC. That was hail between the size of a quarter and golf ball, is that correct?
Yeah, it wasn't golf ball size. He said larger than quarter. So that's correct. And again, it's Highway 56 between Creedmoor and Butner.
Is that Granville County?
That's a Roger.
Thank you, WX4NC.
This is KC5PXW.
KC5PXW, go ahead. WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, this is KC5PXW. We're Fuquay, Varina, Sunset Lake, and Hilltop, Needmore, Bass Lake area. The hail had just finished here. Dime-sized, quarter-size hail.
Okay, dime to quarter-size hail, Sunset Lake area in Fuquay. Appreciate that report, WX4MMM.
AG4WE.
AG4WE, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Just a little bit west of Lake Wheeler, and we're getting quarter-size sail here.
Okay, can you give me the closest intersection near Lake Wheeler?
Green Newton and 1010.
Was that Green Newton and 1010?
That's correct.
And is it still coming down quarter-size hail?
Yes, it is.
Bob, it's Graham Newton. Okay, Graham Newton and 1010. Appreciate that report, quarter-size hail, WX4MMM.
AG4WE, clear.
WX4MMM, WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Look back at your notes. There was a report, I think it was KI4AUF, out of Harnett County, Hector Street and Wayne Rawls Road. And that was dime to nickel-size hail. What time was that report?
Let's see. 2:47 p.m. is when I copied it.
Thank you, WX4NC.
WX4MMM, Central County, Skywarn.
WX4MMM, here's KI4KKX.
Jeff, KI4KKX, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Yeah, Virginia told me to go ahead and give you a call. I think you needed to go, so whenever you're ready, I think I can probably jump in here and take over the net. If you want to do a quick run-through of what current warnings are in effect, I have Granville till 3:15, Wake until 3:30, and Person until 3:30. Again, this is KI4KKX.
KJ4TR.
Station calling Skywarn, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Down Fuquay, Briggs Road, encountered hailstorm on Sunset.
You're real scratchy. I believe I was copying down in Fuquay and reporting hail. We've had no reports of hail in the Fuquay area. Try it one more time.
Just on a small handy here. She was on her way to Fuquay on Sunset Lake Road and encountered quarter-size hail.
Okay, is that a second-hand report?
Say again, sir?
It sounded like you said someone else observed it. Are you observing quarter-size hail at the current time on Sunset Lake Road?
I'm just off of 1010 over near the Fairview Fire Station, 1010 Holly Springs Road. She was on Sunset Lake about 10 minutes ago. Large hail, quarter-size hail.
Okay, approximately 10 minutes ago, Sunset Lake Road, quarter-size hail. Come back to your call sign, please.
Skywarn, KD4JWF.
KD4JWF, Jose, go ahead, WX4MMM.
We got Gulf-sized hail in Garner right now in my KTH. Gulf-sized hail.
Man, Jose, I can even hear it. What's your location in Garner?
It's going to be on Park Haven Lane and Johnson Street. Park Haven Lane and Johnson Street.
That was Park Haven Lane and Johnson Street and Garner, currently golf ball size hail.
Yes, sir. It's coming to ground.
Jose, appreciate that report. WX4MMM.
This is WA0ERX.
Station, go ahead. WX4MMM.
Same here. Golf-size hail at 401 and Woodcrest near Wake Christian Academy.
401 and Woodcrest. Road, is that in Garner?
Just south of Garner, right across from Wake Christian Academy in Colonial Heights.
And currently golf ball size hill, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
And give me a call sign, please, and certainly appreciate that report.
Whiskey Alpha Zero, Echo Romeo X-ray.
Okay, appreciate that information. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4NC to WX4MMM.
WX4NC, go ahead, WX4MMM.
All those reports have been copied and relayed to the National Weather Service. WX4NC.
Appreciate that, Virginia. When you get a chance, can you maybe give us an overview of all the warnings currently in effect? KI4, KKX wants to update, and I would appreciate that.
Okay, stand by 1 moment.
Just a quick update. The National Weather Service has canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Harney County. And the severe thunderstorm warning for Harney County has been canceled at 3 p.m. Tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for Central North Carolina. WX4MMM.
WX4NC. Here is WX4MMM, WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead.
We still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Granville County until 3:15 p.m. One for Wake County in effect till 3:30 p.m. One for Southern Person County until 3:30 p.m.
KK4LH.
Stand by 1 moment, and that's it. And I think there's another that has just been issued for Southern Vance County until 3:45 p.m. WX4NC, back to that.
Thanks, Virginia. Station, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Okay, here's KK4LH, mobile. I'm in Raleigh in the corner of Saunders and Maywood, and I'm slightly lost. I'm not sure where that is, but I've got a rough quarter-size hail is falling right now for about the last 2 minutes.
I think I copied Saunders, and what was the other street?
Maywood Street.
Saunders and Maywood Street in Raleigh, quarter-size hail at the current time. Certainly can hear it over the radio. And what's your call sign again, please?
The call sign is KK4LH, Kilo 4 Lima Hotel. Having a hard time hearing you over the noise in the car.
Okay, copy the call sign. Again, Saunders and Maywood Street, quarter-size hail in Raleigh at the current time. Appreciate that report, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, here's KI4KKX. You want me to go ahead and announce these next 2 warnings?
Jeff, I guess so, and I'll return it over to you. We're in a directed net, by the way, at this time, so multiple warnings, so I'm going to turn over net control to KI4KKX. WX4MMM, clear.
Skywarn, Whiskey 4 TLB.
KI4KKX, go ahead.
Jeff reported a tree down across the roadway, 4900 Wade Nash Road, cross street, Broad Street, Fuquay Arena.
All right, tree down, 4900 Wade Nash Road, Fuquay, and that was just reported.
That is confirmed.
Hey, is your call sign again, Thomas? I don't know all of it. I know most of it.
WW4TLB. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, thanks, Thomas. And the National Weather Service has also issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Southern Vance County in effect until 3:45 p.m. At 2:55, Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 9 miles west of Kittrell, or about 6 miles northeast of Creedmoor, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Large hail is likely with this storm. Locations to be impacted by this storm include Kittrell, Henderson, and Gilbert. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Skywarn is in active mode. This is a directed net, and all traffic should be directed to net control KI4KKX. National Weather Service currently has severe thunderstorm warnings out for Southern Vance, Southern Person, Wake, and Granville counties. Skywarn Net Control will be standing by on this frequency for reports of severe weather.
Yes. Skywarn KI4EAH.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got about dime-sized hail falling at my location, and the nearest cross intersection is going to be Hodge Road and Mingo Bluff Road.
You said that Mingo Bluff?
Mingo, M-I-N-G-O, Bluff, and the hail has just got about marble size at this moment.
Okay, so you said it was dime, it's gotten larger, so it's starting to push maybe between the size of a penny or a quarter?
Yeah, this right here is more nickel to quarter size.
I guess your call sign again?
Kilo Fox 4, Echo Alpha Hotel. It's nothing. It's pure hailing at this moment.
All right, thank you for that report. WX4NC, are you in receipt?
I copy WX4NC.
Skywarn from W4FAL.
Go ahead.
This is W4FAL. I'm located on Pool Road. Nearest cross street would be Clifton Road. I have dime-sized hail here.
Okay, that hail, is it currently falling?
Currently falling, yeah. The driveway is just about white.
Okay, so dime-sized hail, Pool Road near Clifton Road covering the ground. W4FAL, this is KI4KKX.
Thank you, W4FAL.
This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Orange County, effective until 3:30 p.m. At 3:04, Weather Service radar was indicating a severe thunderstorm over Tier, or about 10 miles southeast of Graham, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Large hail is likely with this storm. Locations to be impacted by this storm in Orange County include Eflin and Hillsborough. Central Carolina Skywarn is in active mode. This is KI4KKX standing by for severe weather reports.
K4BWC.
K4BWC, go ahead.
New Hope Road and Live Oak Road, a half a mile off 64. We had hail, just went over about the size of quarters.
I got New Hope Road. What was the other road?
New Hope and Live Oak, that's where I live, and it's about 0.6 of a mile off of, on New Hope Road off of U.S. Highway 64 business. It's just passed over this biggest quarter.
Okay, so I had that hail is currently falling near New Hope Road near U.S. 64, quarter-sized hail. K4BWC, this is KI4KKX. Thanks for the report.
Yeah, it's all over the ground. It just passed over. How much is still coming down? I thought I'd give it to you. K4BWC.
KI4KKX, WX4NC.
Go ahead, Virginia.
Is that, I assume that's Raleigh, Wake County, New Hope Road, and Live Oak Road?
Yes, I believe it is, and if the station's still on, you can confirm. I'm pretty sure that's Wake County.
That's correct, Virginia.
Thank you, WX4NC, back to net.
Skywarn K4BWC.
Go ahead.
Let me amend that. It's probably between a dime and a quarter. Pretty good size. Got a good bit on the ground. But give that to Virginia if you would. I just went outside to look at it. I couldn't get out the door a while ago.
Okay, no, great report. I appreciate that. Dime to quarter size hail, your location. K4BWC. This is KI4KKX. Virginia, were you in receipt of that?
Yes, I am, WX4NC.
It's kind of rough getting out there a while ago, Virginia.
Just to update, the National Weather Service issued update to the warning in Wake County. This is a severe weather statement. About 3:10, Weather Service radar continued to show a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-sized hail about 6 miles east of Raleigh, moving northeast at almost 60 miles per hour. National Weather Service has severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Wake County until 3:30, Southern Person until 3:30, Southern Vance County until 3:45, and Orange County until 3:30. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net, and I'm standing by for reports of severe weather.
Skywarn Net Control, KG4KPP.
Go ahead.
I'm on Eagle Rock Road at the Wake-Johnston County line, and I've got dime-sized hail. I pretty much got the yard covered right now.
Okay, are you actually in Wake County?
Yeah, I'm just inside Wake County between the county line and Wendell.
All right, so you had dime-sized hail covering the ground, Eagle Rock Road, right at the county line there. Can I get your call again? I had KG4KPP, is that correct?
That is correct.
It's KI4KKX, WX4NC. Are you in receipt?
I copy. WX4NC.
All right, thank you for your report. Again, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net. Standing by for severe weather reports.
KI4KKX, WX4NC.
Go ahead, Virginia.
The National Weather Service would like any criteria report specifically out of southern Granville County, south and west of Creedmoor.
Yeah, this is KI4KKX. National Weather Service is seeking reports of severe weather in southern Granville County. Severe thunderstorm warning just expired, actually, for Granville County. Storm has moved into southern Vance County. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Vance County until 3:45. National Weather Service is looking for reports of severe hail in this area. Again, stations are called KI4KKX.
This is KR4AJ to net.
Go ahead.
Yeah, KR4 AJ, close to the corner of Highway 55 and Morrisville Carpenter Road, or Aviation Parkway. We're getting dime-sized hail just came down, covering the driveway and turning white. Over.
All right, it's KI4AJ at Highway 55 near Aviation Parkway. Wake County, dime-sized hail covering the ground. Is the hail currently falling?
Yes, it is. You can probably hear it through the through the microphone if you want, but yes, it's currently coming down.
All right, great report. WX4NC, are you in receipt?
84 KBG, Skywarn.
This is KI4KKX. Go ahead, Sterling.
Good afternoon, Jeff. Just want to pass on, in case y'all haven't received a report yet, Wake Med's on emergency power on generator at this time, 84 KBG. And by the way, that report was from Media News 14.
All right, thanks for that report there, Sterling. There's a lot of intense lightning with these storms, so I recommend anybody that is out there be real safe, be careful with your equipment. These hailstorms are producing a lot of very intense lightning. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Skywarn is an active mode. This is a directed net, and all traffic should be directed to KI4KKX.
KI4KKX, this is WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead.
I was on the phone. Did you have another report, possibly from KD4KVG? If so, I'm ready to copy.
It was a report of Wake Med being on backup power because of the intense lightning activity in Wake County.
Okay, thank you very much. WX4NC.
Severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect for Orange County, Southern Vance, Person, as well as Wake County until 3:30. Vance County is in effect until 3:45. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for reports of severe weather.
Airport. N4LEW.
I think there was two stations coming in there. N4LEW, go ahead.
Up in near Roseville, we are currently getting about dime-sized hail. Real hard, pretty well covered my whole deck and yard right now, and raining real hard with it.
WA9SZL, Windmill, North Carolina.
WA9SZL and N4LEW got your report. Roseville, dime-sized hail covering the ground, currently falling. WA9SZL, go ahead.
This is WA9SZL. We currently have heat of marble-sized hail, 30 to 35 mile-an-hour winds here in Wendell at the present time. WA9SZL.
You say marble-sized hail. Is it getting up to about dime to penny size yet?
Negative. Equal size. It's mixed up. It's all different sizes. No one particularly pea-sized, but larger chunks.
Okay, it's liable to get larger. Roseville is reporting a borderline severe hail there with dime-sized hail. So appreciate that report. Guys, report from N4LEW as well as WA9SZL. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect for Orange, Southern Vance, Franklin, and Person counties as well as Wake County. Standing by for reports of severe weather.
KI4KKX, WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead.
Do you have a street and cross street to the Roseville report?
I was in Roseville. N4LEW, this is KI4KKX. Could you come back and give us a street name with that report?
Yeah, it's Lassiter Road. We're on the east side of Roseville near the Rock Quarry. That's Lassiter Road.
Okay, Lassiter Road. I think I heard you all say near Rock Quarry Road there in Roseville.
Good help. Roger, that's it. And actually, it has just now pretty much stopped, but it's still raining real hard, but the hail has stopped.
All right, thanks for the report there. N4LEW, KI4KKX. WX4NC, you received that?
I copy, and do we have a street address for the Wendell, road and crossroads?
WA9SZL.
Go ahead.
This is Whiskey America 9, Sugar Syndrome. The rain hail has just about stopped at this location. My address...
WA9SZL, yeah, you dropped out, though. You lost the repeater right about the time you started to give your address. If we can just get an idea of what road you're on there. KI4KKX.
KD4WJD.
Go ahead.
I'm in Wendell on 64 at Old Zebulon Road. Same report as what he gave earlier.
SZL.
I'm going to take the latest report here. KG4, I think it was WJD. You said you were at US 64 and where?
Poplar Street and Anderson Drive. Poplar Street and Anderson Drive, Wendell.
The 64 at Old Zebulon Road.
Okay, I think I got both of those now. The other one's on Anderson Drive, and I think it was KG4WJD, I believe it is, Wendell US 64 and Old Zebulon Road, P to marble size hail. Is that the size you're reporting?
That's correct.
Okay, so it's not quite the size of pennies or dimes?
Well, by the time I could get out there, it had melted, so I couldn't verify exactly what size, but it was large enough to bounce off the hood of the car, and you could see it in the air easily.
Okay, no, thank you for the report. That's a good report there. And make sure I got the call sign right. Was it KG4WJD?
KC4WJD.
All right, KC4WJD. All right, thank you. This is KI4KKX. WX4NC, you in receipt?
I copy WX4NC.
Kilo Delta 4 WJD.
All right, I got the correction there. Sorry about that. Kilo Delta 4 WJD. All right, thank you for the report. KI4KKX. Central Carolina Skywarn is in active mode. This is a directed net, and we're looking for reports of severe weather. Station's called KI4KKX.
N4LEW.
N4LEW, go ahead.
I believe you wanted to know where I was at closer to that Rollsville earlier. Anyway, the address here is 4209. That's Lassiter Road. And then here, Lassiter.
Okay, N4LEW, you lost a repeater there. You're probably on a HT there, but I think I got it there. It's 4209 Lassiter Road was your address there in Wake County. This is KI4KKX. Thanks for the report.
Skywarn, W4NOT.
Go ahead.
I'd like to put a report of hail in, please.
All right, go ahead.
Located approximately 1 mile south of 540 and Leesville Road, on Leesville Road, slightly larger than dime size hail. Or not, I'm sorry, slightly larger than pea size, between pea size and dime size.
What's your call sign?
Yes, sir. It's Whiskey 4, November, Oscar, Tango. The name is Tim. Tango, India, Mike.
WX4NC, we received that report. It was W4NOT, 1 mile south of 540 on Leesville Road. Just sounds like just under severe hail, almost criteria hail.
I copy that report, WX4NC.
4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. National Weather Service has just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Durham County as well as eastern Orange County until 4 p.m. At 3:24, Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm over Hillsboro, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Quarter-sized hail is likely with this storm. Locations to be impacted by this storm include both Durham and Gorman. Again, the National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warnings now for both Durham and Orange counties. Central Carolina Skywarn is in active mode. This is a directed net, and all traffic should be directed to net control. This is KI4KKX standing by for severe weather reports.
KI4KKX, 4FTT.
Go ahead.
The Durham-Lincoln repeater on 440 is active. KG4FTT.
All right, thank you very much. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Just to update the list of warnings here. The severe thunderstorm warnings for Wake County, for Person County, have both expired. There are severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect for Southern Vance until 3:45 p.m., and also for Durham and Orange counties until 4 p.m. So severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect for Orange, Durham, and Southern Vance counties. This is KI4KKX.
KI4KKX, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, go ahead.
Jeff, I got a hail report as well. I'm at the intersection of Highway 98 and Highway 50, Northern Wake County. We have peak-size hail currently, and a measured peak wind of 26 miles per hour.
Okay, could you give me the hail size again and the measured wind speed?
Jeff, pea-size hail. Pea-size hail. It's certainly smaller than dime size. Pea-size hail and a peak wind gust of 26 miles per hour. And my location is Highway 98 and Highway 50, Northern Wake County.
Okay, WX4MMM, thank you for that report. This is KI4KKX. WX4NC, did you receive that report?
Repeat that peak wind gust again.
I understood it as 26 miles per hour, 26 miles per hour.
Thank you. It's a little bit scratchy in there. I imagine he must be on battery power now. Thank you, and I copy WX4NC.
KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning again for Wake County, effective until 4 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar is currently showing a severe thunderstorm over Rollsville, or about 13 miles southwest of Lewisburg, moving northeast. Strong winds and large hail are likely with this storm. Once again, the National Weather Service has now issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 4 p.m. for Wake County. Severe thunderstorm warnings also remain in effect until 4 p.m. for Durham and Orange counties. Severe thunderstorm warning for Southern Vance remains in effect until 3:45. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net, and I'll be standing by for reports of severe weather. Stations call KI4KKX.
Skywarn, WW4TLB.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Ruby Glen Drive in Roseville. Public Service report tree on house.
Okay, Ruby Glen Drive in Roseville, tree reported on a house. That's currently coming. Is that coming in through law enforcement?
Raleigh 911.
All right, W4TLB, thank you for that report. WX4NC, are you in receipt?
You're properly clear, Jim. WW4TLB.
All right, thanks, Thomas. It's KI4KKX. WX4NC, are you in receipt? Tree on a house, Ruby Glen Road in Roseville.
W4SAR, looking for Skywarn next control.
It's KI4KKX. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. We just got hit with nickel and quarter-sized hail in Durham, intersection of Broad Street and Main Street. Copy.
All right, I got nickel-sized hail. I think you said Broad Street and Main Street in Durham. I think that's downtown Durham, correct?
That is correct.
Is that currently falling?
It fell for about 3 minutes and stopped just a minute or two ago.
All right, you said that says nickel-sized hail in Durham, Broad Street and Main Street. Can I get your call sign real quick?
Whiskey 4, Sierra Alpha Romeo. Copy.
Okay, Whiskey 4, Sierra Alpha Romeo. This is KI4KKX. Thanks for the report there of severe weather. WX4NC, were you in receipt?
Copy on both counts in WX4NC.
It's also passed along to make sure everybody is aware, along with the warnings. There is also a tornado watch in effect for all of the Central Carolina Skywarn area until 10 p.m. this evening. So again, tornado watch is in effect until 10 p.m. for all of the Central Carolina Skywarn area. So I wanted to make sure everybody's aware of that as well. KI4KKX standing by for reports of severe weather. KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Tornado warning has been issued for northeast Franklin County until 4 p.m. Stand by for more information. This is KI4KKX. Tornado warning has been issued for northeastern Franklin County at 3:37. Radar indicated a tornado 6 miles west of Centerville or about 6 miles northeast of Lewisburg, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Locations in the path of this tornado include the town of Centerville. Once again, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning until 4 p.m. for northeastern Franklin County. Tornado located 6 miles west of Centerville, moving towards Centerville. This is a directed net. Stations with severe weather reports should call KI4KKX.
This is K0UX, Chapel Hill with the report.
Go ahead.
Just had pea-sized hail started here in Chapel Hill off of Airport Martin Luther King and Estes. Pea-sized hail. K0OUX.
All right, K0OUX. Pea-sized hail, Chapel Hill. Martin Luther King and Eston. Report received. This is KI4KKX. WX4, you in receipt?
Copy Martin Luther King, but could you spell the last street for me?
The street crossroads is Estes, E-S-T-E-S, I believe it is. Estes is report. Actually, Piney Mountain Road and Martin Luther King is the home QTH.
Piney Mountain Road, is that correct?
QSO.
Thank you, WX4NC.
All right, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net. We are currently looking for criteria reports. There are severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for both Durham and Orange counties until 4 p.m., Wake County until 4 p.m., and there's also a tornado warning for northeastern Franklin County also in effect until 4 p.m. This is KI4KKX standing by for severe weather criteria reports.
Okay, KI4KKX, KG4FTT.
Go ahead.
I got hail. North Point Drive at the Home Depot in Durham. Coming down heavy. It's pea-sized, but getting larger.
Can I get your call sign again real quick?
KG4FTT. KG4FTT. I'm over here. What's this address? 1701 North Point Drive.
All right, 1701 Northport Drive. Sounds like you had just pea-sized hail, so not quite penny-sized hail yet?
That's correct.
All right, WX4NC, you in receipt of that report?
KI4KKX, is that port, P-O-R-T, or point, P-O-I-N-T?
I understood it as Point, North Point Drive.
I copy WX4NC.
Skywarn net from KG4KPP.
KG4KPP, go ahead.
The tree on Roseville that Thomas called in earlier, the fire department on the scene now is advising that there was no tree, that the wind took the roof off of a structure. And apparently the homeowner stated they thought it was a tornado.
Do you know what kind of structure that was that the roof came off?
They're saying that it was a house, was a dwelling.
Okay, so that sounds like it may be a little bit of a correction of that report. It's still the same location. I think that was Ruby Glen Road, I believe it was. Tree, it's in Rollsville. So you're saying now the report is that the roof was partially, sound like kind of partially off the house. That original report came in from WW4TLB. WX4NC, you received that?
I copy that. That was Ruby Glen Road, and what was the cross-road with that?
It's still coming in, I think, through law enforcement. But instead of a tree on a house, I think it's just roof was partially removed. There's still severe wind damage there in Rollsville.
Okay, Ruby Glen Road in Rollsville. I'll make the correction and hand that over. Thank you. In WX4NC.
That's going to be off of Pulleytown Road, southeast of Roseville.
Okay, that sounds like a second report then. It's a different road name. Pulleytown Road, some roof damage there in Rollsville.
No, the cross street for Ruby Glen is Pulleytown Road.
Okay, understood. It's KI4KKX. Thanks for the correction.
WX4NC, I copy that. KI4KKX.
KG4KBP, clear.
All right, this is KI4KKX, Central Carolina Skywarn. National Weather Service now issued a tornado warning for Durham County in effect until 4:15 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicating a tornado over Gorman. Again, tornado over Gorman, or about 5 miles north of Durham, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Again, tornado warning in effect for Durham County until 4:15. Hi, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Summary of what warnings are currently in effect. We have a tornado warning in effect for Durham County until 4:15. Tornado warning also in effect for northeastern Franklin County until 4 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Wake County until 4 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Orange County also until 4 p.m. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Skywarn is in active mode, and this is a directed net. All traffic should be directed through net control. It's KI4KKX standing by for reports of severe hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. Stations, call KI4KKX with severe weather reports.
KI4KKX, this is KG4IHX Frank in Durham, North Carolina.
All right, KG4IHX, go ahead.
And well, we have winds at this time. These are measured winds. They're a little over 10 miles an hour, but we have heavy rain and pea-sized hail, and some of it is a little bit bigger than that, about nickel size at this time right now.
KG4IHX. Reported nickel-sized hail and just some light winds, but you do have nickel-sized hail. I guess was that in Durham?
It's in the western part of Durham, over near Duke Hospital. I just got a measured wind of 27.4 miles an hour.
All right, thank you for that report. KG4IHX reported nickel-sized hail there, western Durham, near the Duke Hospital. There is a tornado warning in effect for Durham County until 4:15 p.m. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn standing by for severe weather reports.
KI4KKX, KG4FTT with a report.
Go ahead.
1701 North Point Drive, heavy hail, about penny size for 2 minutes.
Is that in Durham again?
Roger, Durham.
Is the hail covering the ground?
Hail is covering the ground.
Okay, that's your same location as before. I believe it was 1701 North Point Road there in Durham, penny-sized hail covering the ground. WX4NC, you in receipt?
I copy, WX4NC.
Skywarn, 4GOQ.
Station calling Skywarn, go ahead.
Yeah, 4GOQ Mobile, Franklin County, pea-sized hail.
Can you give me your location?
Misty Way and Winston, roughly Misty Way in US 1, which is approximately 56 in US 1 in Franklinton.
Pea-sized hail, I guess Misty Way there, US 1 there in Franklin County. Get your call sign again real quick.
Yeah, we're about 2 miles north of 56 in US 1 right by residence, Kilo Fox 4, Germany, Ocean, Queen.
All right, it was KF4, I think it was GOQ, I believe, if that was right. Pea-sized hail there. We've also just let you all know as well, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning now for northern Nash and Halifax County until 4:45 p.m. This is KI4KKX. WX4NC, you in receipt?
This is WX4NC. I copy. KI4KKX, WX4NC.
Go ahead, Virginia.
Just a reminder, you may not have heard earlier when I spoke with Bob, but should our repeater, the 14688, go down for any reason, we'll be using the Broadway repeater as our primary backup, and that's 147.105 with a tone of 82.5. WX4NC.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Virginia. I had heard that, but I hadn't announced it. Thanks for reminding everybody. Yeah, the Broadway machine will be the backup if we do lose the 88 machine. The warning, severe thunderstorm warning issued by the National Weather Service for Nash and Halifax County is in effect until 4:45 p.m. At 3:54, Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 6 miles north of Castalia, or about 14 miles east of Lewisburg, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Locations impacted by the storm include Avonton, Glenview, as well as Enfield. Again, National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warnings for both northern Nash County and southern Halifax County, in effect until 4:45 p.m. Warning also remains in effect for Durham County until 4:15 p.m. Tornado warning for Franklin County has expired. The severe thunderstorm warnings for Orange and Wake County have also expired at this time. So tornado warning remains in effect until 4:15 for Durham County. Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Nash and Halifax until 4:45. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net. Standing by for reports of severe weather. National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm warnings now for northern Wake County and southern Granville County until 4:30 p.m. Again, National Weather Service just issuing severe thunderstorm warnings now for northern Wake and for southern Granville County until 4:30 p.m. Stand by for more information. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for north central Wake County and southern Granville County until 4:30. At 3:58, Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 5 miles southwest of Creedmoor, moving east at 30 miles per hour. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net, and Skywarn is in active mode. Severe thunderstorm warnings now in effect for southern Granville and northern Wake until 4:30. Nash County as well as Halifax County until 4:45. Tornado warning was in effect for Durham County until 4:15. Again, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for reports of severe weather.
Skywarn's K4FUI.
Go ahead.
Got a tree down across a power drop on Midfield Road. Somebody needs to call Progress Energy and have them come over here.
Okay, so you said a tree down on power lines there. You said at Midfield Road. Could you give me your location? I mean, what county?
Wake County. We're just outside of Cary. 911 knows where we are. It's between West Haven and Robbie Drive on Midfield.
Did that just happen, or did that happen earlier?
Couldn't tell you. We've had rain and wind off and on. I just came out of the house to go out on there, and then the road is blocked.
All right, can I get your call sign there again?
Kilo Echo 4, Foxtrot Uniform, India.
All right, thank you for the report there. Tree down, blocking the road just outside of Cary. Time of the incident is unknown. This is KI4KKX. Thanks for your report. WX4NC, you were in receipt of that? We don't know the time of that report, though.
I do copy that report, and just a reminder that Central Carolina Skywarn takes report of damages, but we encourage those folks who make the report, if they need to call Progress Energy or whoever to do so. We're just taking damage reports. WX4NC, back to net.
Virginia, I'm mobile, and I don't know Progress's number.
Okay, thank you very much. WX4NC, back to net.
Comment KI48.
This is KI4KKX. This is a directed net where we're taking reports of severe weather. Go ahead.
I was just going to make the gentleman know that it's 508-5400 Progress Energy KI48.
Okay, appreciate you passing that along. Just kind of recapping here real quickly. There is a tornado watch in effect until 10 p.m. for all of the Central Carolina Skywarn area. There are severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect for northern Wake and for southern Granville until 4:30. Severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect for Nash and Halifax County until 4:45. Tornado warning in effect until 4:15 p.m. And here a few more minutes. Tornado warning in effect until 4:15. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for reports of severe weather.
Yeah, 4KKX, KG4FTT.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that hail that I had covering the ground earlier lasted about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, I believe that was nickel-sized hail earlier. Is that right?
I believe it was more close to dime and penny size. I was having a hard time looking at it because I had so many people in front of me and it was coming down so hard.
Okay, but there's no hail falling currently, is there?
That is correct. It about the time I finished making the report, it stopped. It lasted about 2 to 3 minutes. KG4FP.
Okay, thanks for that report. Yeah, the Virginia got that earlier there, so that was a report there from Durham County. This is KI4KKX. Thanks for the severe weather report. Severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect for northern Wake and southern Granville until 4:30. Warnings in effect for Nash and Halifax County until 4:45, and a tornado watch in effect for all of the Central Carolina Skywarn area until 10 p.m. this evening. Skywarn is currently in a directed net. We are standing by taking reports of severe weather. Station should call KI4KKX.
KI4KKX from AA3QA.
Go ahead.
Just want to confirm the report you had gotten in Medfield. Was that on Medfield Road between Robbie Drive and West Haven Drive?
Looking back at my reports here, I believe that is correct.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to double check the dispatch. We have an engine en route. This is AA3QA clear.
The following is a severe weather statement from the National Weather Service. Severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect until 4:45 p.m. for southern Halifax and for northern Nash counties. At 4:11, Doppler radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-sized hail located near Avonton, or about 15 miles north of Nashville. This storm is moving east at 25 miles per hour. The tornado warning for Durham County has currently expired. Severe thunderstorm warning does remain in effect for both Nash and Halifax counties until 4:45. Severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect for northern Wake and southern Granville counties until 4:30 p.m. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Skywarn currently is in active mode, and this is a directed net. The National Weather Service is looking for reports of severe hail, penny size and larger, winds of 50 miles per hour and greater, wind damage, and any reports of flooding. Once again, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. This is a directed net. Station should call KI4KKX with reports of severe weather. Go ahead. Station, I think you're trying to call Central Carolina Skywarn. You lost the repeater there. If possible, if you can boost power a little bit or get in a little better position, you weren't able to hold the repeater. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Station trying to call Central Carolina Skywarn. This is KI4KKX. You were not able to hold the repeater. We did not get that report. This is KI4KKX standing by for severe weather criteria reports. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. The National Weather Service canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Wake County. However, the severe thunderstorm warning for Granville County remains in effect for just a couple more minutes. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for southern Granville County in effect until 4:30 will be expiring here in a couple of minutes. Severe thunderstorm warnings do remain in effect for southern Nash as well as Halifax County until 4:45. Again, severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for southern Nash and Halifax counties until 4:45. While severe weather activity does continue, most of the radar activity has moved north of the Raleigh area, pushing through the Halifax and Warren County area. The only severe thunderstorm warnings that remain in effect are Nash and Halifax counties until 4:45 p.m. And a tornado watch does remain in effect for all of the Central Carolina Skywarn area until 10 p.m. this evening. Since we have not been receiving many more reports of severe weather, and it looks like the number of warnings at least is starting to diminish for the time being, we'll go ahead and put the net into standby mode. The tones will remain active as long as severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect, but the Skywarn net will now go from a directed net and go into a standby mode. The National Weather Service is continuing to look for reports of severe weather. This includes hail 3/4 of an inch or penny size or larger, measured wind speeds of 50 miles per hour, and reports of any wind damage across the area. A Central Carolina Skywarn Net Control Station will monitor this frequency for reports of severe weather and increase activity again, if necessary, within any criteria verification. Central Carolina Skywarn is now going into standby mode at this time, and the repeater is free for normal amateur activity. We ask that you leave longer breaks between your transmissions for any Skywarn traffic. Again, severe thunderstorm warnings do remain in effect until 4:45 for both Nash and Halifax counties. Please stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio or local media for further information and updates. Skywarn is now in a standby mode. This is KI4KKX standing by for Central Carolina Skywarn.
KI4KKX, Jeff, Whiskey 3, Golf, Juliet Delta, George.
Hey, George, go ahead.
Hi, Jeff. After action report for Wilson County. Light rain today. The top speed of the wind was at 8 miles an hour. No hail. And the average temperature was 70 degrees. Have a nice day. Whiskey 3, Golf, Juliet Delta.
Hey, thanks for the report. Yeah, this is KI4KKX. Yeah, it just missed you. All the heavy weather kind of clipped northern Johnson, went into Nash, and again, the worst of the storms right now appear to be just across I-95 there, getting into the southern part of Halifax County, and that's exactly where we have some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Skywarn is now in standby mode. Severe thunderstorm warnings are in effect until 3:45 for Nash and Halifax. Tornado watch in effect until 10 p.m. This is KI4KKX standing by with Central Carolina Skywarn.
Yes, Roger. I'm going to bring down the Durham link if it looks like most everything is cleared over here.
The National Weather Service did just issue which I haven't announced it yet, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning was just issued until 5 p.m. for Lee County. As far as Durham County at the moment, yeah, there are no warnings in effect. There is a warning that was issued for northern Guilford County, and that storm, if it holds together, could clip the northern part of Durham County about another, 45 minutes to an hour or so, but right now the only warnings in effect are for northern Guilford and for Lee County, and there's nothing currently moving into the Durham area.
Okay, I'm going to bring it down for now. I'll probably bring it back up if stuff starts happening again. KG4FTT, bringing it down.
This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. National Weather Service has just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County in effect until 5 p.m. At 4:23, Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 10 miles west of Tramway, or about 9 miles north of Carthage. The storm is moving east at around 50 miles per hour. A nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations in the path of this storm include Broadway. Remember, a severe thunderstorm warning means that severe weather is imminent or occurring based on radar or ground truth reports. National Weather Service is looking for reports of severe weather, including severe hail of penny size and larger, measured wind speeds of 50 miles per hour and greater, and or wind damage. Severe thunderstorm warnings also remain in effect for Nash and Halifax counties until 4:45. Central Carolina Skywarn Net Control Station will monitor this frequency for severe weather reports. Central Carolina Skywarn will continue to act in standby mode. The repeater is free for normal amateur activity. We just ask that you leave some longer breaks between transmissions for Skywarn traffic. Once again, this is KI4KKX standing by for severe weather reports. Central Carolina Skywarn is in standby mode at this time. National Weather Service radar is showing a severe thunderstorm 8 miles southwest of Searle, or about 10 miles south of Roxborough. The storm is moving northeast at 30 miles per hour towards the town of Searle. Penny-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Once again, Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 5:15 p.m. for Person County. Severe thunderstorm warning also remains in effect for Lee County until 5 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warnings for Nash and Halifax counties have both expired. So severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect are for Lee County until 5 p.m., Person County until 5:15. This is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Carolina Skywarn is in standby mode at this time, and the repeater is free for normal amateur activity. If we start to receive reports of severe weather, we will move into active mode, but currently we are in standby mode. We ask that you leave longer breaks between your transmissions for any Skywarn traffic. Once again, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn standing by for severe weather reports.
KI4KKX, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, here is KI4KKX. Go ahead.
Jeff, I'm ready to pick up the net. If you're ready, I believe there's one warning going in effect right now for Person County, so I'm correct on that until 5:15.
Yeah, you're correct. They've already issued the severe weather statement for Lee County saying the severe thunderstorm warning expires. It still expires at 5, so it's expiring right now as we speak. And the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:15 for southern Person County. That's the only warning currently in effect. Tornado watch remains in effect for all of central North Carolina and eastern North Carolina, for that matter, until 10 p.m. But if you're ready to go ahead and take over the net, I'll go ahead and pass it over to you. WX4MMM, this is KI4KKX.
Okay, this is WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Warning still in effect for Person County until 5:15 p.m. We're in standby mode at this time. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. 5 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and winds of excess of 58 miles per hour likely for the storm. Locations impacted include Eflin, Hillsborough, and Schley, S-C-H-L-E-Y. Severe thunderstorm can produce large damaging hail, damaging winds of excess of 58 miles per hour, and very heavy rainfall. WX4MMM standing by for severe weather reports.
WX4MMM, here is WX4NC.
WX4NC, go ahead, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, WX4NC. I'm going to go ahead and shut down operations here, but we'll maintain Skywarn up. At this point, there appears we may have more weather coming in our way. As it was described to me, several waves of this and isolated activity. So since we're not having the level of reports that we have had and no active, warnings at this time, I'm going to go ahead and shut down and wanted to make you aware of that. WX4NC, back to WX4MMM.
Okay, Virginia sounds fine. We got one warning issue for Orange County, but that sounds great, and we'll certainly handle it at this end. WX4NC, WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Again, WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Orange County until 5:45 p.m. National Weather Service is looking for severe weather. This includes hail of any size initially, then penny size, diameter or larger. Measured wind speeds of greater than 50 miles per hour. Measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour. Flooding and flash flooding where none normally occurs. Rotating wall clouds, funnel clouds, or tornadoes. Damage caused by high winds, such as downed limbs or trees, and any building or roof damage. Please relay reports to Central Carolina Skywarn. And again, a warning is in effect till 5:45 p.m. for Orange County, and all of Central Carolina Skywarn area is under a tornado watch until 10 p.m. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MC, this is KG4JDR.
That's WX4MMM. Bob, go ahead.
Hey, Bob, this is David. I'm coming up 96 into Oxford, probably about 5 miles south of Oxford. I wasn't here during the sequence, but there's like 3 inches of ice and or snow on the side of the road. Don't know exactly when it happened, but it's just piled up on the line side of the road, probably 2 to 3 inches. Just want to let you know it's about 5 miles south of Oxford on Highway 96.
Okay, 5 miles south of Oxford on Highway 96, you see some residue hail piled up on the side of the road, about 3 inches?
That's a roger.
Okay, and please come back to your call sign.
KG4JDR.
Okay, entry report. I appreciate you giving us that information. If you see any other storm-related damage, please give me a call. WX4MMM. P.M. At 5:26 p.m., a train weather spotter reported a tornado over Eflin or about over Hillsborough moving east at 25 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Schley. And again, a train spotter reported a tornado over Eflin or about Hillsborough at 5:26 p.m. Again, tornado warning in effect for central Orange County till 5:45 p.m. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
Durham linking repeater 444.1 is now active.
Thank you, sir. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Tornado warning remains in effect for Central Orange County until 5:45 p.m.
Well, SKG4IHX. I'm sitting on top of the hill over here at Central Campus at NCCU, and I'm watching the tornado
at this time. I do see a funnel. It looks like it's on the western side of Durham, just outside of Durham.
See a funnel, can you tell if it's kicking up debris or any contact to the ground?
The only thing I can see is what I can see from the treetops up. And it does look like it's down reaching the ground, and it is moving. I can't tell how fast, but it's moving at a pretty clip. I don't see any debris at this time in the air.
Okay, I appreciate that information. WX4MMM, and please be careful. WX4MMM, tornado warning for Durham County until 6:15 p.m. KG4 IHX, was that funnel cloud or tornado moving away from the campus? Come back, please. KG4 IHX, KG4 IHX, WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, tornado warning remains in effect for Durham County until 6:15 p.m. Certainly looking for reports out of Durham County, any rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds, or tornadoes. Please relay reports to Net Control, WX4MMM. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, looking for reports out of Durham County. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Looking for rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds, or tornadoes. Please call Net Control, WX4MMM.
SKF4ES listening.
WX4MMM, we're in the directed net, looking for either reports out of Durham County, rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds, or tornadoes. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 for Durham County. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
Apologize, KF4ES clear.
WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, severe weather statement. Tornado warning remains in effect until 6:15 for Durham County. At 6 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm with strong rotation. The storm was located near Gorman, or about 7 miles northeast of Durham, moving east at 30 miles an hour. The storm is also likely producing a hail of 1 inch in diameter. Again, tornado warning remains in effect for Durham County. 6:15 p.m., strongest rotation was indicated near Gorman in Durham County. WX4MMM. Looking for severe weather reports out of Durham County.
Skywarn Net Control, KG4FTT.
KG4FTT, go ahead, Thomas.
I got flooding where flooding doesn't normally occur. Over here, corner of Sedgefield and Forest in Durham.
Sedgefield and Forest Road Drive.
It's raining so hard I'm having a hard time hearing you. Sedgefield and Forest Road, the city of Durham.
Okay, Thomas, any estimate how deep the water is in the streets?
I can't tell. It's coming down so hard. I'm not going to go out there and measure it. It's running. It's like looks like a creek going down the road over here and through this yard next to me.
Okay, Thomas, appreciate that report. WX4MMM, tornado warning remains in effect for Durham County until 6:15 p.m. WX4MMM, tornado warning now issued for northeastern Wake County until 6:30 p.m. At 6:04 p.m., National Weather Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 9 miles south of Oxford, or about 6 miles northeast of Creedmoor. Let me correct that. At 6:04 p.m., National Weather radar indicated a tornado 11 miles west of Purnell, or about 8 miles east of Durham, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Purnell, Falls Lake, and Wake Forest. Skyfall-sized hail has been just reported with the storm in Durham County. Again, tornado warning for northeastern Wake County until 6:30 p.m. Locations impacted include Purnell, Falls Lake, and Wake Forest. WX4MMM. And a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Vance County in central North Carolina and eastern Granville County until 6:45 p.m. At 6:08 p.m., National Service radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 9 miles south of Oxford, or about 6 miles northeast of Creedmoor, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Kittrell, South Henderson, and Guilsboro. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. About penny-sized hail?
Some of it's up as big as a quarter.
And can you give me the approximate closest intersection to your place near Youngsville?
96 and South Cross Street.
South? Can you spell that south part?
Say again.
I copied the 96 and south, but I didn't catch the word after south.
South Cross Street. CROSS.
Roger. Is the hail still coming down, or has it ended?
Yeah, it's still coming down now.
Okay, appreciate that report. Hail up to quarter size near Highway 96 and South Cross Street, just south of Youngsville. WX4 MMM.
84 WSA.
WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. A tornado warning has been issued now for South Franklin until approximately 7 p.m. Details as follows. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4 MMM, W4 TTO.
W4 TTO, Joe, go ahead. WX4 MMM.
Yeah, I hope you can copy me on that HT, but over here in the Old Mill Stream subdivision, the northern part of Wake Forest, we just got over with about a 5-minute hail issue, and it was about somewhere between nickel to a quarter-size hail.
Okay, it's over at quarter-size hail, and Joe, what street intersection are you nearest?
Right off of Harris Road, just east of US 1, and about 2 miles north of 98.
Okay, near Harris Road and US 1, about 2 miles north of Highway 98, and quarter-size hail, but it has ended. You know the approximate time the hail was falling?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago, Bob.
Okay, Joe, anything else you noticed? Any cloud rotation, wall clouds, or anything, just or funnel clouds?
No, didn't see anything like that. Just wanted to let you know about the hail. All right, Bob, thanks. W4 TTO.
Okay, Joe, appreciate that report. WX4 MMM.
WX4 MMM, KI4 ODO.
KI4 ODO, WX4 MMM, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Right now, just wanted to report pea-size hail between Youngsville and Lewisburg. We're just slightly south of Lewisburg. The closest intersection would be Mays Cross Road and Peach Orchard Road.
Okay, Mays Cross Road and Peach Orchard Road, and you got pea-size hail at the current time?
Yes, sir. It's falling as we speak.
Okay, appreciate that report. WX4 MMM. KI4 ODO, is that in Franklin County?
Yes, it is, Franklin County.
Yeah, I apologize. We lost power, sir. This is KI4 ODO. Yes, it's Franklin County.
Okay, appreciate coming back. WX4 MMM. Again, WX4 MMM, southern tornado warning for southern Franklin County until 7 p.m. At 6:33 p.m., National Weather Service radar indicated a tornado 12 miles west of Bunn, or about 13 miles southwest of Lewisburg, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Locations impacted include Bunn and Pilot. Tornado warning effect until 7 p.m. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4 MMM, KF4 VXJ.
KF4 VXJ, go ahead, WX4 MMM.
Bob, it looks like we lost the WNC Tower weather radio transmitter.
Okay, appreciate that information, David. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
I do know where scanner arms. I suggest you make the announcements more often. KF4 VXJ. Clear.
WX4 MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, go ahead, WX4 MMM.
Do you need time to call in and report? Do you need me to monitor?
Yes, Virginia Freewood, I got 3 reports to call in, so I'll turn it over to you. NC4VA, WX4 MMM.
This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. At 6:40 p.m., the National Weather Service in Raleigh issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Chatham County, effective until 7:15 p.m. At 6:33 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm over Goldston, or about 11 miles south of Siler City, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Pittsburgh, Moncure, and Jordan Lake. A reminder, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for southern Franklin County, effective until 7 p.m. At 6:33 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 12 miles west of Bunn, or about 13 miles southwest of Lewisburg, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Bun and Pilot. Golf ball size hail has been reported with this storm, so take cover. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. A tornado warning remains in effect for southern Franklin County until 7 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin County until 7:15 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning set to expire for Vance County and eastern Granville County at 6:45 p.m. And a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Chatham County, effective until 7:15 p.m. And the National Weather Service is looking for your reports of criteria severe weather. The National Weather Service is interested in spotter supports of hail, any size initially, then penny size, 3/4 inch diameter or larger. Measured wind speeds of greater than 50 miles per hour, measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour, flooding and flash flooding where none normally occurs, rotating wall clouds, funnel clouds or tornadoes, and any damage caused by high winds. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn.
NC4VA, WX4 MMM.
Okay, this is NC4VA, turning net control back to WX4 MMM. I'll be standing by, Bob, if you need me. NC4VA.
Okay, thanks, Virginia. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, looking for severe weather reports. Hail of any size or larger, measured wind speeds of greater than 50 miles per hour, measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour, flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs, rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds or tornadoes, or any damage caused by high winds such as downed limbs or trees or buildings and roof damage. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. This WX4 MMM, just update, tornado warning remains in effect for southern Franklin County until 7 p.m. Locations impacted include Bun and Pilot. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
This is November 5 Zulu Bravo.
Yes, WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. Go ahead.
I just saw the warning on TV. I am here in the Governor's Club in Chatham County. I am a trained spotter out of Texas. Can I help you guys anyway?
No, just keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for hail any size or larger, rotating wall clouds, tornadoes, flooding where normally does not occur. So just if you observe those conditions, give us a holler. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, and we have a new warning coming out from the Weather Service.
Television just put out a warning, a tornado warning for Chatham County until 7. I've got a good high spot here if you need me to get to it.
NC4VA, WX4 MMM.
Here is NC4VA. Go ahead, Bob.
Junior, I think I've lost my connectivity on the Internet. Are there any current warnings that just have issued? I believe there have been. If you will, if you'll please read them. WX4 MMM.
Sure will. This is NC4VA. At 6:48 p.m., the National Weather Service in Raleigh issued a tornado warning for Chatham County, effective until 7:15 p.m. At 6:46 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado over Goldston, or about 11 miles northwest of Sanford, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Montour. Also, at 6:50 p.m., the National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wake County, effective until 7:30 p.m. At 6:46 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm along a line extending from RDU International Airport to New Hill, or along a line extending from 7 miles north of Cary to 10 miles southwest of Cary, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour likely with this storm. Locations impacted include RDU International Airport, New Hill, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, Fuquay Varina, Raleigh, Lake Wheeler, and New Hope. And, of course, the severe thunderstorm warning for Chatham County is in effect until 7:15. And the tornado warning for southern Franklin County remains in effect until 7 p.m. The severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin County remains in effect until 7:15 p.m. Also, and that concludes the current warnings. NC4VA back to WX4MMM.
NC4VA, WX4MMM. Virginia, one more time. When is that tornado warning for Chatham County expire?
Bob, that expires at 7:15 p.m. NC4VA.
Appreciate the information. WX4MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn, looking for severe weather reports. Hail of any size or larger, measured wind speeds greater than 50 miles per hour, measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour, flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs, rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds, or tornadoes. Please relay those reports to Net Control, WX4MMM.
84P.
Station calling Skywarn, you're real scratchy. Try again.
This is WA4PMG in Franklin County. Dime size.
Got a dime size hail report. What's your nearest intersection of your location? WA4PNG, come back with your report, your location in Franklin County.
Location is MC Wilder Road and Highway 39. MC Wilder Road and Highway 39.
That NC Weiler Road, how do you spell that, please?
M.C.
Go ahead.
KF4COQ Louisville, I know that station, WA4PMG is MC Wilder and 39.
Okay, appreciate that relay, WX4MMM.
WA4PMG, please.
WX4MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Request to read 2 special weather statements.
NC4VA, go ahead.
The severe thunderstorm warning for southern Chatham County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm warning has been upgraded to a tornado warning. People in eastern and southern Chatham County need to seek shelter now. The same is true for Chatham County. The severe thunderstorm warning for southern Chatham County is canceled. It has been upgraded to a tornado warning. And, of course, the tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for counties within the Central Carolina Skywarn County warning area. NC4VA, back to net.
NJ2 report.
Station, go ahead, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, this is NJ2E in Cary. We're at the location is Ivy Lane and Walnut Avenue intersection. Pea-size hail.
Okay, pea-size hail at Ivy Lane and Walnut Avenue intersection in Cary. Is that at the current time pea-size hail?
Starting to go. Accompanied by very heavy rain.
Okay, appreciate that report, WX4MMM.
NJ2E.
WX4MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, go ahead, Virginia.
Request to read a tornado warning.
Roger, go ahead, WX4MMM.
At 6:58 p.m., the National Weather Service issued a tornado warning for Nash County. That's Nash County and southeastern Franklin County. It's in effect until 7:45 p.m. At 6:55 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 7 miles west of Spring Hope, or about 10 miles south of Lewisburg, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Spring Hope, Nashville, Red Oak, and Dorches. NC4VA, back to net.
Thanks for that update. Nash County tornado warning until 7:45 p.m. Thanks, Virginia. And we have a tornado warning for Chatham County until 7:15 p.m. WX4MMM.
Net Control, this is November 5 Zulu Bravo.
I believe that was November 5 Zulu Bravo. Go ahead, WX4MMM.
Okay, I'm at a high point here in the Governor's Club looking back south into the storm. Since I'm up from Texas, I'm not familiar with the areas. Can you tell me where I should be looking or watching?
I'm not sure what Governor's Club is in Chatham County. It's the storms in eastern Chatham County at this time.
Okay, I'm probably about 3 miles east of 15501 and north of 64, probably about 8 miles.
I'm not sure. Governor's Club, what city's that near?
It's a subdivision just south of Chatham County, south of Chapel Hill. We're just inside the Chatham County boundary.
Okay, yeah, the line's going southwest and northeast on southern Chatham County goes into Wake County, so that's where the tornado warning is this time. Basically, southeastern Chatham County is where the tornado warning is in effect. WX4MMM, 2 tornado warnings in effect right now. Chatham County to 7:15 p.m. and Nash County to 7:45 p.m. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
Control, this is K4LAK. Larry in Henderson, North Carolina. 1 mile east of 85, exit 213 on the old Oxford Road. We don't have anything going on here at all. Just we've had lots of rain, but thunder and lightning, but it's all got away from us. So, do you have another report coming up soon for this area?
Not this time. Again, we're looking for criteria reports only this time. We're in the directed net with 2 tornado warnings. Looking for hail of any size, measured wind speeds of greater than 50 miles per hour, measured rainfall of 1 inch or more per hour, flooding, flash flooding where none normally occurs, and rotating wall clouds, rotating funnel clouds, or tornadoes. And we'll encourage everybody to tune in to NOAA Weather Radio for other details. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. This is K4LAK.
WX4 MMM, this is AB4RG.
AB4RG, Rod, go ahead.
Well, here in Apex, we've got golf ball size hail, and I've got rain coming down at 2.1 inches an hour.
Rod, what's your street location?
The street here is West Strollington Place, but it's close to Route 64 and Lake Pine.
Route 64, Lake Pine, golf ball size hail. Is that currently going on?
Currently going on, and the rain rate has just gone up to 2.4 inches an hour.
Okay, like I said, we're just looking for accumulated rainfall, not rainfall rates. But Rod, appreciate that golf ball report. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn.
AB4RG.
NC4VA, WX4 MMM.
NC4VA, go ahead.
Virginia, if you can cover it, I got a couple of points you need to call in.
Will do. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. A reminder that a tornado warning remains in effect for Nash County and southeastern Franklin County in effect until 7:45 p.m. At 6:55 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 7 miles west of Spring Hope, or about 10 miles south of Lewisburg, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Spring Hope, Nashville, Red Oak, and Dorchester. Also, a tornado warning remains in effect for Chatham County until 7:15 p.m. At 6:46 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado over Goldston, or about 11 miles northwest of Sanford, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Moncure. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for any criteria severe weather reports. NC4VA, a reminder, severe thunderstorm warning for Wake County is in effect until 7:30 p.m. At 6:46 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm along a line extending from RDU International Airport to New Hill, or along a line extending from 7 miles north of Cary to 10 miles southwest of Cary, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations impacted include RDU International Airport, New Hill, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, Fuquay Varina, Raleigh, Lake Wheeler, and New Hope. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for any criteria severe weather reports.
NC4VA, WX4 MMM. Virginia, I can pick up the net.
This is NC4VA, turning the net back to WX4 MMM.
WX4 MMM. WX4 MMM.
Go ahead, WX4 MMM.
This is KI4FOR in Wayne County. Are there indications that storm is moving in our direction?
Well, I'm kind of preoccupied with what's going on here in Wake County and Nash County. The storms are generally moving to the northeast at a pretty good clip, so I would not be surprised to get in your area. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn. We have 2 tornado warnings in effect at the current time. 7:15 p.m. for Chatham County, 7:45 p.m. for Nash County, and a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Wake County until 7:30 p.m. WX4 MMM.
KI4FOR clear. Monitoring.
WX4 MMM, Kilo Alpha 8, Hotel X-Ray X-Ray.
I believe that was KA8HXX. Go ahead, WX4 MMM.
Hey, Bob, this is Steve. Are you looking for any reports of hail?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, we've got large P to dime-size hail in North Wake County. I am 2 miles north of Durant Road and about 1 mile east of Falls of the Noose Road.
Okay, approximately 2 miles north of Durant Road and about 1 mile east of Falls on News Road, and you've got up to dime-sized hail at this current time.
About 5 minutes ago. It just cleared out. It's now rain, but it just cleared out just about 3 to 5 minutes ago.
Okay, appreciate that report, WX4MMM.
This is KA8HXX clear.
Skywarn KD4JWF.
Jose, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Need to check on the radar on Garner, Crescent 70, and
Hammond Road.
And Hammond Road, 70 Hammond Road. I got a funnel cloud in front of me and started getting some rotation right above me at the mall.
You are seeing rotation in that funnel cloud?
Yes, sir. It's right there above us right now on target, so I'm going to start moving away. It's real close to the ground, and it's still having formation within the wall.
Jose, what mall?
Right here in the intersection of 70 and Hammond Road, 70 and Hammond Road and Gardner.
Okay, I'll relay that report. Thanks, Jose. WX4MMM, NC4VA, can you cover the net?
Will do. This is NC4VA.
Timber Drive.
Sarah, station calling in at Skywarn. Please go ahead.
WX4NC, KD4WJD.
Station calling Skywarn. Go ahead.
WX4NC, KD4WJD.
Go ahead.
In a bunch of hail right here at 1 at the belt line, where 40 crosses the belt line, where 40 crosses US 1, a lot of hail. You can probably hear in the background. I can't tell you the size, but it's big.
Okay, give me an estimate on that.
On size?
Yes, uh-huh.
I have no idea. It's hitting the windshield and going away. I can't see it, but it's also hitting the top of the car and making a lot of noise. It's not just T-size.
Okay, a report of hail at 40 in the belt line in US 1. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, if you're able to get an estimate on the size, please call me back. I'd appreciate that. Appreciate your report. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn.
NC4VA, K4JVP.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, Virginia, I got a report from the public at Timber Drive in US 70 of rotation, and they say it is dipping, and it looks like it's actually going to touch down. It's in the shopping center where Home Depot is, Timber Drive in 70. Definite rotation they're reporting.
That's what I'm located right now.
Okay, that's the second report of that. And, John, what is the source of that report?
It's from a member of the public.
Okay, thank you very much. NC4VA.
NC4VA.
MMM, I've already called in my report. I'm glad to pick up the net.
Go ahead, NC4, back to WX4MMM.
KF4NGR.
Station, go ahead, WX4MMM.
I'm out here, I live out here at Timber Drive in 70 and in Greenbrier, and it looks rough up here. I don't see, a wife woke me up and told me it was looking bad, and I don't see any funnels. We're getting lightning, but it does look bad. KF4NGR.
Okay, appreciate that report. If you see some rotation or tornadoes, please give us a call, but stay safe. WX4MMM.
KB9 QWS, hail.
Station calling Skywarn, go ahead.
WX4MMM, here's KB9 QWS at Gorman and I-40. Hail about nickel size occurring at this time.
Gorman and I-40 nickel size hail.
That's correct. KB9 QWS.
Appreciate that report. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
Skywarn, this is KF4IUP.
KF4IWP, I believe. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. That was IUP. Near the intersection of Jones, Franklin, and Walnut, we are having nickel to $half-sized hail, and we do have an accumulation.
Jones, Franklin, what was the other street?
That would be Jones, Franklin, and Walnut Street, just on the outskirts of Cary.
And up to $half-size hail.
That is correct. I'm not looking forward to looking at my cars when this is over.
Is it covering the ground?
Yes, we do have an accumulation. It's not complete coverage, but it's definitely collecting.
Okay, appreciate that report. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, Virginia, go ahead.
Request to read a severe thunderstorm warning.
Go ahead, WX4MMM.
The National Weather Service at 7:12 p.m. issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County until 8 p.m. At 7:08 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 7 miles southwest of Cumnock, or about 9 miles west of Sanford, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Nickel-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Also, the tornado warning for southern Chatham County expires at 7:15 p.m. The severe core of the storm has moved east out of the warned area. However, strong thunderstorms will continue across eastern Chatham County through 7:45 p.m. However, no damaging weather is expected. NC4VA, back to net.
Skywarn, KD4JWF.
KD4JWF, Jose, go ahead.
Yes, sir, the rotation stop, high winds approaching, with rain, but rotation stop.
Okay, and I guess there's never any touchdown or any damage from it.
No, sir, we were just getting close, we say 500 feet from above my location. I was in the middle of the parking lot, and rotation is completed, rain's coming and winds, so it's breaking it off right now.
Okay, I appreciate that, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, this is KI4JLT.
KI4JLT, go ahead, sir.
I am located about a quarter mile west of Wake Med main campus on New Bern, and we're getting intermittent hail with the downpour, anywhere mainly dime size, but there's a few pieces about penny size mixed into it. And like I said, it's sporadic, it's not continuous.
Okay, and you know what the nearest intersection you are?
The closest main intersection would be Raleigh Boulevard and New Bern Avenue, or New Bern Avenue and 440.
Okay, appreciate that report. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM, K4JVP.
K4JVP, John, go ahead, WX4MMM.
Bob, just got a report from Thomas in Holly Springs. He couldn't get to his radio, but at Earp and Raleigh Streets in Holly Springs, he said he had rotation that passed overhead, moving pretty quickly. Nothing was dipping, but there was definite rotation at his home at Earp and Raleigh Street in Holly Springs about 4 minutes ago.
Okay, Earp and Raleigh Street in Fuquay Arena, rotation about 4 minutes ago. WX4MMM.
Yeah, in Holly Springs, K4JVP. Thanks.
NC4VA, WX4MMM. I got a couple more reports I need to call in.
Go ahead. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. A reminder, a severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County is in effect until 8 p.m. Lee County. Also, that is it at the present time. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lee County until 8 p.m. Locations impacted by this will include Cumnock, Gum Springs, Tramway, Sanford, and Broadway. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for any criteria severe weather reports.
Skywarn, this is WD8MZR.
Station, go ahead.
We have pea-size hail at the section of, it's kind of noisy, I can't hear you, section of Yates Mill Road and Penny Road. The name is Jim, and it's in Raleigh.
Okay, Jim. I have pea-sized hail at Yates Mill Road and Penny Road, and come back with your call again.
The call is WD8MZR.
Okay, I copy that. And is it still hailing, and is it covering the ground?
Okay, I can just about hear a little bit. It's P-sign hail.
Okay, I copy your report. Thank you very much. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn.
NC4VA, W8HYD.
W8HYD, go ahead, Dick.
Yeah, we had pea-size hail here, ended about 3 minutes ago as well, in the Brentwood section of Raleigh on Ingram Drive next to Brentwood Elementary. Still have heavy rain, but no more hail, and it did not accumulate. It was mixed with nickel size too, Virginia. It was kind of weird.
Okay, thank you, Dick. And we always encourage spotters to report the largest size hail that they observed, and I appreciate that very much. And the time that you observed this event was?
Oh, about 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. Let's see, what is it now? I don't have my clock. Oh, make that 7:20.
Thank you, Dick. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. A reminder that a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Wake County until 7:30 p.m. Also, there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lee County until 8 p.m. Also, tornado warning in effect for Nash County and southeastern Franklin County in effect until 7:45 p.m. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for criteria severe weather report.
NC4VA KB4HJ.
Go ahead, Rat.
Letting you know I'm out here and we've got a group on Sanford as well.
Thanks, Rat. Do y'all have any reports?
Negative reports right now, KB4HJ.
Thank you. Appreciate you being there. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. The tornado warning for Franklin County has been canceled. Franklin County has been canceled. The storm has moved out of the county, and a tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. Also, a tornado warning remains in effect until 7:45 p.m. for Central Nash County. At 7:16 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm with strong rotation. This storm was located near Nashville, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Locations in the path of the storm include Red Oak, Dorches, Sharpsburg, and Battlesboro. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. There is a tornado warning in effect for Lee County. Tornado warning in effect for Lee County until 8 p.m. Details will follow shortly. This is NC4VA. At 7:25 p.m., the National Weather Service in Raleigh issued a tornado warning for Lee County in effect until 8 p.m. At 7:20 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado over Gum Springs, or about 6 miles west of Sanford, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Gum Springs, Tramway, Sanford, Lemon Springs, and Broadway. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for any criteria severe weather report.
NC4VA KB4HJ.
Go ahead, Rat.
The Sheriff's Department in Lee County has just put out a tornado report sighting 8 miles west of Sanford. Are you familiar with that?
No, I haven't heard that.
Okay. We'll let you know if we see something, KB4HJ.
Thank you, Red. I appreciate that. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn.
KD4NMI.
KD4MMI, go ahead. This is Skywarn.
Yeah, Roger. We have C-size hail falling along with the heavy rains and lightning also at Hodge Road and 64.
Okay, and is that currently happening?
It's happening right this moment, yes.
Okay, I copy your report. Thank you very much. NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn.
KD4NMI.
KI4JLT, NC4VA. KI4JLT, NC4VA.
NC4VA, this is KI4JLT.
Did you say that dumped into Crabtree Creek?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. NC4VA, Central Carolina Skywarn. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. for Lee County. At 7:32 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a tornado. This tornado was located near Gum Springs or about near Sanford. A reminder that a severe thunderstorm went for southern Wake County until 8 p.m. At 7:16 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm with strong rotation. This is again for Nash County. The storm was located near Nashville, moving east at 40 miles per hour, and locations in the path of that storm included Red Oak, Dorches, Sharpsburg, and Battlesboro. This is NC4VA, standing by for the criteria severe weather report. This is NC4VA for Central Carolina Skywarn. At 7:43 p.m., the National Weather Service in Raleigh issued a tornado warning for southeastern Chatham County in effect until 8 p.m. At 7:41 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 6 miles southeast of Moncure, or about 13 miles northeast of Sanford, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Again, that's a tornado warning in effect from southeastern Chatham County until 8 p.m. Also, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Edgecombe County in effect until 8:30 p.m. At 7:41 p.m., the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 7 miles west of Kingsboro, or about over Rocky Mount, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Penny-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Kingsboro, Leggett, Tarboro, Princeville, and Speed.
WN4Z.
This is Central Carolina Skywarn. Go ahead.
Whiskey November 4 Zulu. My name is AB, and I'm EC for Edgecombe County. It just started hailing here, and I'm about 2 miles northeast of the city limits of Rocky Mount. Got pea-sized hail on the hood of my car.
Okay, I have you 2 miles northeast of the city limits. Can you give me the road and the closest cross street where this hail is occurring?
Yes, Avalon Road and Highway 97.
Avalon Road and Highway 97, and this is 2 miles northeast of Rocky Mount. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and I assume this is occurring now. Let me ask you one other question. Of that pea-sized hail, is any of it larger than that, approaching dime-sized, penny-sized?
Did not see any, and I'm looking out the window right now. It's still the same size.
Okay, I appreciate that report very much, and if it increases in size, please call me back. And by the way, you've got a perfect signal in here. NC4VA, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WN4Z.
NG4W.
NG4W, go ahead.
Yeah, NG4W in western Rocky Mount, dime-sized, nickel-sized hail.
Okay, I have you down as dime and nickel-sized hail. Can you give me the cross street that you were on in Rocky Mount and the road and the closest cross street?
Yes, ma'am. Winstead Avenue and Winstead Road, where they intersect.
Okay, so the intersection of Winston Avenue and Winston Road, both of them are named Winston. Is that correct?
Winstead, Winstead, about a mile from the hospital.
Okay, so Winstead, and I appreciate the correction on that, Winstead Avenue, and is the second street also named Winstead, or is Winston?
No, they cross. They cross Winstead Road, crosses Winstead Avenue, about a mile south of Nash General Hospital.
Copy. I appreciate that very much. NC4VA, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM, Virginia, I can pick up the net if you want to call on those reports.
Bob, very much appreciated. NC4, turning net control over to WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, standing by for severe weather reports. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 8:30 p.m. for Edgecombe County. Tornado warning in effect for southeast Chatham County until 8 p.m. Tornado warning in effect till 8 p.m. for Lee County, and a severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 8 p.m. for southern Wake County. WX4MMM.
Control, this is KI4MLJ Tom in County Aries and Central Carolina Emergency Communications Team. I've got a report for you. The Sanford Police have been dispatched out to 3rd and Cortland area. Trees down and a roof off a warehouse. And that's the details I have for the moment.
Well, that's KI4MLJ. That was law enforcement report you're relaying about trees down and a possible roof damage. Do you have any idea what the location in Sanford of that report?
Affirmative. That was at 3rd Avenue and Cortland in Sanford. And again, that was trees down and a roof off of a warehouse.
Okay, 3rd Avenue and was it Cortland?
Affirmative.
Okay, appreciate that report. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.
WX4MMM, KI4MLJ.
WX4MMM, here is KI4KKX. You want me to take the net just for a few minutes while you relay that report?
Yeah, Jeff, appreciate that. WX4MMM, turning that over to KI4KKX.
All right, this is KI4KKX with Central Carolina Skywarn. Skywarn is in active mode. This is a directed net KI4KKX, standing by for severe weather reports.
WX4MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, go ahead, Virginia. WX4MMM.
Bob, has your system yet been restored for warnings and watches? I don't want to overstep if it has been. If it hasn't, I'll still keep you up to date.
It's currently up. It's spotty. It's just their whole cable system's having problems out here. But right now, I'm still getting the warning. So I'll, if I don't announce one in a minute, let me know. I've got currently got severe thunderstorm warning for southern Wake County. I guess it's getting ready to expire. Tornado warning scheduled to expire at 8 p.m. for Lee County. Severe thunderstorm warning for Edgecombe County up until 8:30 p.m. That's what I have at this current time. WX4MMM, tornado warning is being issued for Harnett County until 8:30 p.m. Stand by for details. WX4MMM. Tornado warning for southern Wake County in North Carolina until 8:30 p.m. At 7:54 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 6 miles southwest of Holly Springs, or about 14 miles north of Lillington, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Fuquay Marina, Lake Wheeler, Garner. Safest place to be during a tornado is in the lowest floor of a building or in a small room such as a closet or bathroom or in an interior hallway. Use blankets or pillows to protect your body from flying debris. Stay tuned. Stay away from windows and exterior walls. Again, tornado warning for Sutton County until 8:30 p.m. Areas impacted include Fuquay Marina, Lake Wheeler, and Garner. WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, NC4VA.
NC4VA, go ahead, WX4MMM.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone and didn't know whether you got the tornado warning for northern Harnett County, North Harnett County for 8:30 p.m. If you did, I apologize for the duplication.
No, I got over the phone, but not on the printout. Go ahead, Virginia, for the northern Harnett County warning.
No, I'm sorry. All I have received is a alert on that as well, and I don't have the details. NC4VA, back to net.
Okay, I just wanted the same warning for southern Wake County since they're referencing Lillington in that warning as well. Again, tornado warning for southern Wake County until 8:30 p.m. Locations impacted include Fuquay, Lake Wheeler, Garner. 7:54 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a tornado 6 miles southwest of Holly Springs or about 14 miles north of Lillington, moving east at 25 miles per hour. WX4MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn. WX4MMM, tornado warning has now been issued for eastern central Edgecombe County until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Edgecombe County until 8:30 p.m. Tornado warning. Additional information on follow. NC4VA, WX4MMM. Virginia, do you have any information on northern Harnett County? I cannot find any confirmation about that warning.
I have the tornado warning remains in effect until 8:30 p.m. for northern Harnett County. At 7:58 p.m., local law enforcement reported damage due to a tornado over Lee County. This tornado was located near Seminole, or about 9 miles east of Sanford, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Locations in the path of the storm include Duncan and Anger. NC4VA, back to net.
Appreciate that, Virginia. Like I said, currently there are 3 tornado warnings in effect. One issued for eastern Edgecombe County until 8:30 p.m., northern Harnett County until 8:30 p.m., and for southern Wake County until, that one in Wake County should be, I believe Wake County is 8:30 p.m. as well. WX4MMM, Central Carolina, Skywarn. C4VA, WX4MMM.
WX4MMM, C4VA, go ahead.
Virginia, I've lost my connections again for bulletins. Any updates on the warnings? 2 or 3 should be expired at 8:30 p.m.
Let me double check for you. I think everything has expired at 8:30 p.m. Let's see. The tornado warning for Edgecombe County expires at 8:30 p.m. The tornado warning for southern Wake County expires at 8:30 p.m. And apparently they all did because they all just exited Interwarn. So all of that has expired that existed before. NC4VA.
Okay, appreciate that update. Tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for the Central Carolina Skywarn area. Since all the warnings are expired, we'll go into standby mode at this time, and repeaters free for normal amateur use. WX4MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn, and we'll keep the tongues up for a few more minutes until that line clears the area. but we'll go with standby mode at this time. WX4 MMM, Central Carolina Skywarn.